Oh hi. Happy Thursday. Friday Eve, right? Oh boy. You know, whenever it kind of rains, cloud or about to rain, my lower back hurts. So I think that's correct proposition. Old people, back hurts when it rains. I think that's correct proposition. Probably has to do with atmospheric pressure, I guess. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Here, I wrote something. I have no idea what I wrote. Obviously, I was very drunk. But didn't I say like once I wondered or I asked my mom, Mom, why did you marry that asshole? I guess it's not fair to just leave it at that because my dad, I like him. He's just like everybody else. He has goods and bads. Made some mistakes in the past. I like just like everybody else. I like him. He's many good parts, some bad parts like everybody else. So no, yeah. Well, uh, that's that. Okay, I think it's cool. Okay, so huh? I mean, like, okay, so I went to that what when I was in Korea. I ran away. I would like rebel against my parents, grandparents, and so yeah, they put me in the mental hospital twice. But it's just growing pain. I'm glad they did. It's not like I had mental disease or anything, but yeah, I did something wrong, so they punished me. Okay, so they told me, yeah, it's just our way of punishing you. They told me that. They know I'm not. They know I'm not crazy. I wasn't crazy or anything. No, just acting out as a child and yeah. But what's that? The after that, yeah, my dad. Yeah, he. Okay, you wanna go to America? Fine, just go in. Don't just run away and go there without and living in a homeless shelter like as a homeless person. Don't do that. Do it in a legitimate way. So yeah, apply. You study for study SAT, apply. Yeah, work with the system, work within the system, and just follow the procedure. Apply, get accepted, and yeah, then we will help you out with that. And he did. Okay, my dad, yeah, he supported my living expenses and all that stuff. Okay, so also, he paid my college, partially college tuition as well. I also got scholarship and Pell Grant, okay, federal grant, and so yeah, I was debt free when I graduated. Okay, I also got in-state tuition too. Why? Because I was in and out of school, right? Because my English was so bad, and uh, I worked in a grocery store for a year. So that's how I got the resident of that state, somewhere in the Midwest in America. Okay, and the school officials were kind enough to recognize that, gave me in-state tuition. God bless them. Okay, yeah, Americans, they're so nice. I don't think Americans are racist anymore. I really don't think so. I mean, look at me. I was my English was bad. I'm Asian, and but they gave me in-state tuition status. Okay, they're not racist. No, no. They're very Americans are very loving people. Okay. Nowadays, one of the bad ideology is hyper anti-racism. Nowadays, ethnic people like me. I mean, I'm not hyper anti-racist, but many ethnic people they just accuse white people of racism when they are not racist at all. If they do something bad, like get fired or commit crime, whatever, go to jail, and they happen to be ethnic, they always cry racism, right? So that's hyper anti-racism, which is evil ideology. Okay, it's wrong. Okay, you cannot just hate white people just because they are white, and that's racism itself, isn't it? Yeah. So, so I was watching the Twilight Zone episode yesterday, and it was like, um, what that, I'm having a light headache now. Because let me put on extra jacket. I'm already a bit cold. It's kind of rainy. Yeah, let's take a break, okay? I'm gonna ventilate this room. Ah, boy. Mm. Okay, I just popped in 2 pills of ibuprofen and my headache is gone. Yeah, I know it may be placebo effect, but who cares? Yeah, I like this Dayquil, the generic version daytime and generic version would equate. Ibuprofen from Walmart. Yeah, I like those. I take them whenever I have a headache, whenever I feel like catching a cold. So I just prevent it. Yeah, I don't wait around. I just act right away like that. What's bad is prescription medicine. That's what's bad. Okay, over the counter medicine, I think that's just fine. I have Tom's generic version, and I have what? Yeah, that's those are yeah vitamin D3, multivitamin, gummy, you know. Anyway, so what else do we talk about? I was watching the Twilight Zone, and you said what death is a great equalizer. Well, yes and no. Okay, death is actually great inequalizer or equalizer. Why? Because it perpetuates, eternalize the difference of legacy of 2 people. Let's say I'm 40 years old now. 40. Many Americans, they by the time then when they are 40, they have become like U.S. senators, U.S. congressmen, or big time CEOs, billionaires. Yeah, and let's say me at 40 years old, I'm very underachiever, right? What am I doing? Working office worker, paper pusher, and at the age of 40, and what? My face value is just average American dollar figure, like $50,000 per year. Okay, I'm quite an underachiever compared to my colleagues or people around me. Yeah, so if I die and let's say this 40-year-old bachelor, like multi-billion dollar billionaire or US senator or yeah, let's say me and that guy, same age 40, huge achievement. Me, nothing, right? If we both he and I die today, then we are eternalizing the legacy because they cannot be changed anymore because he's dead and I'm dead. So he will go down the history as a big hero, big achiever, big time CEO, US senator, congressman. Yeah, his name will be in the Wikipedia forever. Me, my name will just die with me because I haven't achieved anything. Okay, so yeah, this huge difference of legacy, fame, it will be permanent because I cannot change my fame. Now he cannot change his fame either. I cannot change my lack of fame because I'm dead. He cannot change. He cannot undo his legacy because he's way up there and he died. So he will not go down. Why? Because he can no longer make mistakes like what commit adultery or commit crime. He cannot do that because he's dead. So okay, so me, well, sucks to be me because I died without leaving any legacy, without achieving anything. Sucks to be me. Him, well, lucky him, right? Because he's not gonna ruin his legacy, not gonna ruin his fame that he accumulated. He just died as this at the height of his career, just like Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, what Kurt Cobain, what Jim Morrison, whatever. Okay, and of course, if he had lived longer, he could have achieved more. Me, well, if I had lived longer than 40 years, yeah, I could have caught up with him or even bypassed him if I have had I given like 40 more years. Okay, who knows, right? Maybe one day I'll become famous. Who knows? That's why you should struggle to live as long as possible. Okay, because that's our job. I know many times, man, I don't really like to live. I don't like living, What's the point of living? Sometimes I think that too. You know, my life isn't really going anywhere. Yeah, I'm running for president, but that's just, I do it for fun. But yeah, like, I may lose my job anytime. And when I came to Alaska, just like when I joined the U.S. Army, I was ready to lose my limbs or get killed in a war. That's what soldiers go through in a war. Yeah, I was ready for that. When I just before I deployed to Afghanistan, yeah, I was ready for that too. Okay, I was ready to die or lose my limbs, or even I was ready to kill enemy combatants. Okay, I mean that's what war is, right? Yeah, just the way it is, and nah, it's still cold. So when I came to Alaska, before I came to Alaska, yeah, I was ready to go to the outback country and become an Alaskan boondock and live off the land. I was ready for that because I studied how to do that shit. Okay, yeah, most likely I will probably last more than, I don't know, a couple of days. So probably I'll die of starvation or some freeze to death or die of starvation or get eaten by a bear or get some disease or die of starvation. Yeah, most likely that's what's gonna happen if I try to live off the land, right? But I was even okay with that. Yeah, if I die in Alaskan wild forest, I was fine with that. Okay, I was. And am I still? Yes. Okay, I'm okay with that. Why? Because my life is okay, but I don't really have much to lose. It's not like I have mouth to feed. It's just me, and I don't have any family members or, I mean, who live with me, and I don't want to live with anybody either. So, and I don't have much money, and I don't have career. So I really don't have anything to lose. Okay. So yeah, I can lose my job anytime, right? It's just business. It fluctuates, right? Yeah, if business lose money, yeah, they have to lay me off, and I will apply to other jobs, of course. But I have very good reputation, by the way, in my community. But if they find out, because hey, if I'm applying for my jobs, they will Google my name, right? And this will come up, the humanology series. But and my guess is that probably all the employers, probably they will be very scared of all the things that I say in humanology, and they would worry about negative kind of guilty by association kind of. So yeah, probably they will not hire me. Then what do I do? Yeah, I may have to go to Alaska wilderness, just like that guy. Yeah, the well, into the wilderness. So he tried to live off the land and he died, right? It might maybe I end up like that, but hopefully I end up more like those Alaskan boondocks who actually get to live very long out there, out there. Okay, so because if I cannot get a job in a human society, I'm not gonna just stay here and become homeless people. No, or I'm not gonna be a criminal. So I may have to go to the Alaskan in the middle of nowhere and try to survive as long as I can. But probably I will not carry any gun. Why? Probably I will not carry any bear spray either because they will run out. So then what's the point, right? Yeah, I mean I can make a weapon like spear. Okay, so they're a very effective weapon. Okay, because I saw this documentary. There's this guy living alone in Arctic Circle. Okay, where there are a lot of white, these polar bears, and he has this huge pipe very long pipe, and when he go out there with this long, maybe wooden rod, yeah, the polar bears, they very hungry polar bears, they run away. So I think, yeah, probably that's the best way to fend off or scare grizzlies. Okay, yeah, just have this long tree branch as long as you can carry it with you. Okay, so yeah, just make it sharp at the end with the knife. Yeah, I carry multiple knives because knives, they're very durable, right? So yeah, I carry multiple knives and make a spear out of this tree branch. Okay, probably birch tree because birch tree is very dense and very strong. Okay, birch. Yeah, and then what else? Maybe I carry fishing pole too, and I dig the earth or whatever. You know, I can catch some bugs. Okay, yeah, fishing pole is very durable, right? Fishing pole and needle, the hook, and I can catch these small insects as a bait, and I can try to catch some fish. That can be done, and trapping, I have never trapped. I mean, I know a little bit in theory, but probably I won't be able to do that because, well, fire. Well, making a shelter is not that hard, right? You just tree, right? Tree branches and shit, tree leaves. Yeah, making a shelter isn't too bad, but making a fire, I mean, matches, lighter, they will run out, so I should be able to make fire with just woods. And I just know in theory. I've never done it. So, oh well. Maybe it's not a good idea to go out into the Alaska forest, jungle. Then what do I do if nobody want to hire me? I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, so yeah. I mean, if I die from starvation, I die of starvation. But it's okay. But I will do my best to survive, to get a job, and yeah. If that doesn't not work, then is what suicide by what Alaska wilderness. Oh, is this sounds so horrible. I, how do I survive out in the wilderness, man? I'll try, okay? I'll try. Oh boy, probably I won't last very long. I mean, yeah, I know edible plants, but in sooner than later there will be winter, right? My goodness, how do I survive winter? I so I'm not gonna carry any gun. What should I do then? Make an arrow? Make an arrow? Because there are what these rabbits uh in during the winter, rabbits, what moose. Eeh, they, I mean moose, they don't run very fast. Okay, so if I have a spear with a very sharp edge, I think I can kill a moose with a spear. Okay, I don't think it'll be too difficult to do that. Okay, so because moose, they are kind of big and they cannot run very fast. Okay, and I learned from some of my Alaskan friends that hey, you say you kill a moose because this Alaskan, well, into the wilderness, this guy who came to Alaska and died of some disease or starvation, whatever. Yeah, I read his biography. It was very fascinating, by the way. Okay, so uh, many people warned me. Yeah, you may end up like that. Yeah, oh, maybe possible. But I think he's a very cool guy. He's an adventurer, right? So he kind of became very famous because he died like that. So I appreciate what he did. Okay, adventurism. Yeah, I do. And he killed a moose with a rifle. Okay, so he carried a rifle with him, and but there were all these flies, and so there's all these maggots. Okay, so he discarded the moose that he killed. So I was asking some of my Alaskan friends, okay, who know all those survival skills. Okay, yeah, if I go out into Alaskan jungle and kill this moose, what should I do with it during the summer? And they told me, yeah, bury it. Dig down the under the ground on the ground, and yeah, bury the meat. Then you will preserve it because flies can't get in there. If you cover up with soil. Oh, what about the meat? Oh yeah, you just shake it off, wash it, no problem, right? Smart. I didn't know. It was very simple idea, but I didn't know. Okay, but Alaskans, some of my Alaskan friends, they know because they know this survival skill, you know. Bury it. Okay. Because then flies cannot get under the ground because it's covered by it's a physical barrier, right? Smart, right? Very smart. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that will be my plan. Okay. Yeah. Moose. It's not that difficult to. I don't think it's very difficult to kill because they don't run very fast. Okay. And I will have this what birch tree spear with very with pointed edge, right? And I know how to play with moose because yeah, and to chase a moose, yeah, moose track, right? Of course, then I will need a good pair of shoes, because I will be walking on snow. Oh my goodness. But I don't know if God want to kill me. If he want to see me dead, then yeah, well, I can die tomorrow in a car accident, right? Or some earthquake or thunderbolt, lightning, whatever. Yeah, he can kill me anytime. But if he want me to live, survive, then he will preserve my life somehow. Okay, so if nobody hires me, if my boss fires me and nobody hires me, yeah, then what? Where do I go? Maybe I may try to get a job in China or Korea. That's a possibility. Okay, that is a possibility. Or I may try to go to what lower 48. That's a possibility too. Okay, lower 48. Yeah, that's a possibility. The reason I came to Alaska, there are many reasons I came to Alaska. One first, yeah, I wanted to experience this Alaska survivalism, adventurism. Okay, that's one of the reasons. Another reason is Law 48 was getting too liberal. Okay, gay marriage. Okay, that was a big reason. Okay, oh, too many gay people. Okay, I just couldn't stand that. Okay, so Alaska, yeah, there are gay people here too, but not as many as in Lower 48. Okay, so I just couldn't stand it. Okay, so yeah, I kind of ran away, kind of. Okay, but if it is life and death, nobody hires me in Alaska. If I cannot get a job in Alaska, probably I have to go to a big city in lower 48 and try to get a job in lower 48. Okay, so yeah, probably that's probably the first thing I will try. Okay, try to get a job in lower 48. Where? Well, possibly Washington, like Seattle, Washington, or something. Okay. If I cannot get a job in Alaska, I mean, if my superiors if they fire me, then yeah, because you know me, I'm kind of like superiors in general, bosses, employers, they don't like me very much. Okay, because I'm kind of rebellious. So yeah, I meant to go back down to lower 48. Yeah, if I go to Seattle, yeah, there'll be a lot of gay people, but so what? Yeah, it's better than like starving to death or freezing to death in somewhere in the middle of Alaska. Do you think it's better than that? So I don't want to give up on my life. Yeah, I don't have much to lose, but still, I think life is worthwhile to live. I do believe so. Even for a guy like me, who have nothing to live for, really. I mean, it's not like I have a girlfriend or wife. Yeah, I get no sex. I have no sex life, but yeah, cigarettes and vodka, that's all I. Sounds so horrible. Cigarettes and vodka, that's all I have for pleasure. And yeah, this humanology series, you, okay? That's my only source of pleasure, really. Okay. Yeah. So I think life is worthwhile to live. Yeah, I don't have money, power, fame, sex. I don't have any of that, but still, I think why life is worthwhile to live because, yeah, although you know, yeah, I think it's important to have some hope. Yeah, President Obama, I agree with him in several points. Like hope, message of hope, that's good. I like that. And also his take on abortion. Okay, yeah, why are we punishing all these women with pregnancy? That's too much of a punishment. I agree with him. Okay, his line of logic, punishing women with what, forcing them to give birth to these babies that they don't want to have. Yeah, that's punishment. And what did these girls did wrong? Nothing. They had sex, so what? So did the guys. But why are we only punishing the girls? Because guys, we should be punishing the guys. But they had all the fun. Girls, when they have sex, they don't have as much fun as we guys do. Okay. Yeah, most of the times they just fake. Just go along. Okay, because girls, they are not. They have this burden of pregnancy and this physical abuse. So yeah, sex is very risky business for girls. They have this concern, potential pregnancy and whatnot. So yeah, they don't enjoy sex very much. Okay, so we guys is risk free because even if condom breaks or how what birth control pill didn't work or whatever, right? If she get pregnant, we guys we can always run away, right? Walk away, run out of the state. And she's now left with a baby. And she doesn't have any money to raise a baby. And she does not want to have this child because this guy's an asshole. Okay, so this baby probably will be an asshole too, just like him, who just ran away, who ran off. Okay, should we allow abortion to this lady? I think so. What if this baby's heart is beating? Is abortion okay? Yeah, I think so. Why? Because this baby doesn't feel a thing. I mean, do you remember anything that happened when you were a fetus? So yeah, abortion, all this anti-abortion rhetoric by Christians and Republicans, it's all only theoretical. And in humanology, yeah, we don't do that. Okay, it's all about pain and pleasure. Okay, baby, I mean, these fetus, they don't feel pain, pleasure. Yeah, they have nervous system. Yeah, probably they will feel the pain, but do you remember anything that happened when you were fetus? No, I don't. So yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so I think abortion is fine in any stage. Any stage in this 9 months pregnancy, I think abortion is just fine. Okay, because we cannot punish women like that. We cannot punish women. We cannot suppress women. We cannot pick on girls. That's sexism. Okay, so Christians are no better than Muslims. Yeah, they pick on girls. They're sexists. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I should leave because I'm just too smart to die, right? Nobody's smarter than I am. Okay, so yeah, I'll do my best to leave. Okay, I try not to lose this job that I have. If I do, if they lay me off, because Alaskan business, Alaskan economy is not doing very well. Okay, so my superiors, they're thinking about laying some people off, and me, you know, probably I'll be the very first to go because I'm very rebellious kind of guy. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, if they fire me, that's fine. Okay, they were kind and generous to hire me and keep me on board for about a year by now. Oh yeah, I'm very grateful. So if they lay me off, yeah, I try to get a job. If I cannot get a job in Alaska, then I will go to probably Washington, Seattle, Washington, big city. Okay, try to get a job there. And if I cannot get a job there, I'll try to get a job in Korea, South Korea, or China. Okay, and hopefully I get a job, and so that I don't have to go to Alaskan forest, and because that's a lot of work. In winter, how many boots do I have? Yeah, I have some boots, but do I have to carry all those winter boots on my rucksack? And oh man, it's too much work. I have to build my cabin. Yeah, I can build a cabin, I guess, but it's not gonna be that good. Okay, so and it will be too much work. And in all likelihood, I would freeze to death or whatever, man. Yeah, many of those Alaskan boondocks, yeah, they do sell this hunted animal fur. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, maybe kind of easier that way because I can buy bullets because I have money. I sell this fur, Alaskan animal fur, so I get what some money. I can buy bullets, so I can hunt with guns. That's what most Alaskan boondocks do. Okay, so maybe I'll do that. Okay, we'll take a break. Okay, so we got so many other things to talk about, but the Alaskan economy not doing very well, so I was notified that I might get laid off because business is business. Yeah, if they are losing money, yeah, they have to lay off employees to decrease the production. Okay, it's just the way it is because people, Alaskan economy is not doing very well. So the products that we are selling, Alaskans don't have money to buy the products that we are selling. So, so yeah, they have to decrease the level of production because not there are not many buyers of our products. So they have to decrease the production. They have to lay off some employees. So yeah, they may have to lay me off. Business is business. Okay, so it's business decision. So yeah, that may happen. So that's why I'm kind of yeah, I'm a little bit down today. Okay, so I'm a little bit down, but not concerned. It's kind of in a pensive mood. Okay, so take a break and but sure must go on, right? So we keep talking, okay, after a break. So all right, we'll be back. Oh boy. Yeah, I watched a lot of Alaskan TV shows and surviving in Alaskan forest in the middle of nowhere, away from civilization. It's a lot of work. They work all the time. They harvest animals, trap animals, get all the berries, edible plants, all the time. You have to, right? It's a lot of work. I know because I've seen so many Alaskan, boondocks Yeah, they're kind of like Boondock Saints, whatever. Yeah, a lot of work. I don't like working that much. I'm more creative kind. Okay, so do I want to live in the Alaskan forest? Not really, because I don't want to work that hard. I'm not a workaholic. Okay, so yeah, if you see animals, the plant-eating herbivorous animals, okay, they eat all the time, all day, every day, right? All they do is eating. Why? Because the plants they have very low calorie content, okay, but hunting animals like predators, I mean bears, yeah, they eat all the time because they are omnivorous. They can eat plants, right? But hunting animals like lions, cheetahs, tigers, they don't eat all the time. Wolves, they don't eat all the time, right? Because they eat other animals, and other animals they have very high calorie content, fat. They have very high calorie content than plants. Okay, so you know in Samoa, American territory, Samoa, right? I have friends from Samoa, and there's this Samoan guy, friend of mine. He was not obese, so I asked him, "Hey, why are so many people in Samoa? Why are they so obese?" Oh, it's because they eat meat all the time. Meat. Okay, so oh, okay, so yeah, eating a lot of meat as opposed to carbs or plants. Yeah, plants, carbs, they have lower calorie content. Okay, so but fat, yeah, that in a lot of meat, yeah, that's twice as much calorie content than protein, alcohol, carbs. They say carbs are bad, but no, carbs are not bad. Okay, it's the fat and sugar, and monosaccharide. That's what's bad. Sugar and fat. Okay, so whatever. Okay, so let's stop talking about the survivalism. Okay, just, why don't you pray for me? Would you? Oh, that would mean more than anything else in the world. Okay, so that either I keep this job that I have, or I get a new job. Okay, I don't really want to move out of Alaska, to be honest. But if I have to, I will. I will go probably Seattle, Washington, because it's kind of not too far away. And yeah, Seattle is a big city. So and I love Seattle. I've been to Seattle. Okay, I like that city. I like the people there. I've been there like twice. Okay, so yeah, I may go to Seattle if I cannot get any job in Alaska. Okay, because I don't have that much saving. Okay, if I get laid off from my current job, maybe I'll try to get a job for 1 month. If I cannot land a job in 1 month, yeah, I will go to Seattle. Okay, and then I will try there for 1 month to get a job. If that's not successful, I will have to try to look for jobs. I don't know where. Okay, maybe I'll try Washington D.C. Try to get a job in Washington D.C. Okay, that's because I have layered backup plans. Okay, I mean, you have to. It's like onion, layered onion. Okay, so if I cannot get a job in Seattle, Washington, I try to get a job in Washington D.C. Okay, and because America is big, we have many big cities. We have Chicago, Los Angeles. So I will have to go back. I may have to go back to big cities in lower 48. Okay, like yeah, Washington D.C. or Denver, Colorado, because I love Denver, Colorado. I love that town. I've been there once, and I was, oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful city, wonderful people. So I would try to get a job in Denver, Colorado, Washington D.C., Seattle, Washington. Where else? I think that's about it. Because Florida, which I never been to, is too hot and humid, and I cannot handle too hot of weather because if I live in a very hot environment, I get constipation. Okay, so I cannot do that. California again too hot. How about San Francisco, like Silicon Valley? I may try that because San Francisco, California, is not too hot. Yeah, there are a lot of gay people there, but hey, what the fuck, man? Whatever. Because it's life and death situation. I need to get a job, right? Yeah, I may try San Francisco because I have a technical background in like computer software. Yeah, I may try that. Yeah, so San Francisco, California, I may try that. Okay, so because I have computer software background, so yeah, that's possible. Okay, so I try to get a job. If I get laid off, I try to keep this job because I like this job. Okay, yeah, try to keep this job. But if they have to lay me off, then I try to get a job in Alaska, somewhere in Alaska. That doesn't work in. Maybe I give it like 2 weeks instead of 1 month because, man, I, I don't have that much savings. Okay, then I will go to Seattle and try to get a job there for like 2 weeks. That doesn't work. I go to Washington D.C. and try to get a job there for 2 weeks. If that doesn't work, I fly all the way back to San Francisco, California. Try to get a job there for 2 weeks, and by then, probably my money will be run out, and yeah, I guess at the same time, maybe I will apply to all those big cities. So what? Seattle, Washington D.C., San Francisco, and Denver. Okay, Alaska, right? Seattle, Washington, Washington D.C., Denver, Colorado, and San Francisco, California. Perhaps San Diego, California. I know that's too hot. Yeah, so in that order, okay? Alaska, Seattle, DC, Denver, San Francisco, and like San Jose, Santa Clara, yeah, that's Silicon Valley, right? In that order, okay? Maybe I will try that at the same time. Just apply them at the same time. Okay, yeah, I may do that. And then perhaps Minnesota too. Minnesota, some northern, because I'm okay with winter. I can handle the winter. I can handle the cold, but I just cannot handle the hot. Okay, maybe Maine, Wyoming, Montana, Minnesota, all this northern cold region in lower 48. Maybe I just simultaneously apply to all of them. Okay, and just see what happens. Yeah, I can do that. Because they may be curious about me. Yeah, oh, I'm in Alaska. I just got laid off, and I patent agent license. I'm bilingual. I live in Alaska. I got laid off. You know, I'm a lawyer on paper, and maybe I'll do that. I have to. Yeah, so I apply to all these different states where I can transfer this lawyer's license to that state, like kind of reciprocal. You know, maybe I have to do that. Okay, so because I prefer to live in Alaska, in America. Well, in Alaska and then America, and then if I cannot get a job in Alaska, then anywhere in America. If I cannot get a job anywhere in America, then I will have to look overseas, like South Korea or China. Okay, or anywhere. Okay, so because living in Alaskan forest as a boondock is just too much work, and I don't have that much skill to survive in the out there. Okay, so I'm not a suicidalist. The spruce tips is actually working now. It's giving out all this juice. It's good now. It's been sitting like this like for 2 days. Oh, it's good. If I ever leave Alaska, I'm gonna miss this. So, but in Lower 48, they have edible wild plants. Okay, so yeah, no problem. I know what they are. Okay. Yeah, they have wild carrots, wild grapes. Yeah, I know all about it. So, no problem. Yeah, so looks like that's we have a plan here. If I get laid off, yeah, I will start applying to jobs in all states in America, all the northern states, or Midwest, but not South because I cannot handle the hotness. Okay, I don't want to get constipation. Okay, so all the northern American states or Midwest because they probably get very curious about me. An Alaskan guy, lawyer on paper, trying to come back down to lower 48. Because it's life and death kind of situations. Yeah, there may be a lot of gays and lesbians, but yeah, I have to suck it up because I don't want to die. Okay, so I have to just let it go. Okay, I have to tolerate them. Okay, so because yeah, it's life and death situation. So boy, yeah, I have to just keep my silence and don't say anything. Oh, it's human condition, right? Sometimes we have to suck it up, right? Sometimes we have to kiss ass, lick the boot liquor, eat the toad eater. Sometimes we have to kiss ass, okay? So because we are not God, we are not gods, we are not goddesses, we are not Jesuses, okay? We're just humans, and we don't want to die. Some people want to die, but most people don't, and I don't want to die. Sometimes I feel like, yeah, what's the point of all this living? Okay, but I think it's our job, our mission, our duty to live as long as possible, to survive, struggle, fight to survive in a legal, legitimate way without committing crime, without begging. Okay, yeah, we should try to get a job, and I'll do that because people like me a lot. Okay, they do. They help me because I do my hair, I do my clothing. Okay, just fashion, whatever. I run, and they see me run. Okay, so they do appreciate the kind of daily struggle, kind of daily prayer, because in humanology, prayer is labor, work. Okay, and they see me do that, so yeah, people tend to like me a lot. Okay, Yeah, I learn what martial art, dancing, foreign languages, science, mathematics. They appreciate that. Okay, so they do. Okay. So my guess is it will. I don't think it will be that difficult for me to get a brand new job. Okay, at my current salary level or higher, because um, I mean the company that I'm in right now, yeah, they may have to lay me off because they're not doing very well because Alaskan economy is not doing very well. Okay, so but I don't think it would be too difficult for me to get a brand new job. I doubt it. Okay, because people like me a lot. Okay, they tend to be get very curious about me. They want to talk to me, and I have very good reputation. Okay, locally. Okay, so I I really don't think it would if they lay me off. I really don't think it would take very long time, be it in Alaska or in America or in Asia. I don't think it will take very long time before I get a brand new job with a slightly higher salary. I highly doubt I would have difficulty getting a new job. Okay, because yeah. Okay, so that's my gut feeling. Okay, so we'll take a break. Okay, and we'll get to the rest of the all this shit. Okay, so by the way, I have a lot of friends. I'm a, I'm a fairly well connected man. Okay, so well, it's not to my credit, but it's to the credit of my friends because they are like saints to befriend me. Okay, so I may ask them. Okay, how many friends do I have? I have many, many, many friends. Okay, so it's not to my credit, but to their credits. Okay, because guy like me, they befriend me. Yeah, they are saints. Saints. Okay. Like saint. Yeah. So I probably tell them, man, hey, do you know anybody who's looking for a new employee? Yeah, I may try to ask about all my friends. I have many friends all over the United States and also in South Korea too. Okay, so and I have some people that I know in China too. Okay, so also some in Europe. Okay, so and some in Africa, Middle East. Okay, so I have many friends all over. Okay, so I may try to ask them, my friends, hey, are you hiring anybody? Okay, so I'm not too much worried about for as to my job prospect, career, or just getting a job. I'm not too worried. Okay, so in the book of Bible, there was this Bible, Christian Bible. Okay, so I think it was in the Old Testament. Okay, so there was this prophet and his servant, maybe Elijah or Elijah or whatever. Okay, so this servant of this prophet was very worried. Oh, look at all this army surrounding us to kill us. And this prophet prayed to God, God, please open the eyes of my servant because he's annoying me, bothering me. So yeah, God answered this prophet's prayer and opened this prophet's servant's eyes, and now the servant can see all these angels. Who's gonna fight for them? Okay, very cool. I've read Bible 3 times, cover to cover. Okay, Old Testament, New Testament. So I know it like the back of my hands, inside and out. Okay, so yeah, Bible. I love Bible. Okay, I love Quran too, and Confucius, Rig Veda. Yeah, Confucius or Quran or Rig Veda or like Upanishad. I have never read from cover to cover. Okay, but Bible, I read cover to cover for 3 times, thrice. Okay, twice in Korean and once in English. Okay, King James version. Twice in Korean, in Old Korean and New Korean. Okay, so because Korean language evolved. Okay, it's Old Korean and New Korean. Okay, so just like in English or any language, there's Old English, like King James, and New Modern English. Okay, so we'll take a break. Okay, so yeah, I'm not worried about getting a new job if I get laid off. Okay, so I do my best to keep this job. Okay, if they lay me off, well, that's fine. It's a business decision. And to get a new job, I don't think it will be very difficult. I highly doubt it. Okay, because I'm a novelist. Okay, I know. Well, I'm a lawyer on paper. I know how to convince people, persuade them, and I'm also a performer. Okay, I know how to entertain people. Okay, I also know how to what? Yeah, how to make people happy and get them curious, make them curious about me. Hey, come on, I'm in Alaska, okay? If I put my resume there, oh yeah, I'm in Alaska. I got laid off. So if you hire me, I fly down to your state and yeah, I work for you. Okay, so they will probably want to talk to me. Okay, I'm kind of entertaining, kind of like different, you know. So yeah, I know how to make people happy, entertain them. Okay, so I don't think it will take very long before I get a new job if I get laid off. So I'm not worried at all. Okay, so yeah, God just opened my eyes to all these angels behind me. So thank you, God. Thank Jesus. Hallelujah. We'll take a break. Okay, this is the power of religion. Christianity is a great religion. Okay, so I love Christianity as a religion. I consider myself as Christian. I do. Although what I'm against anti-abortion, I think abortion is fine. Okay, so I'm not a typical standard Christian, but I do believe in God, Jesus, Bible, Holy Spirit. Okay, yeah, Mother Mary, Virgin Mary. Okay, yeah, yeah, prophets, Abraham. Let's take a break. Okay, so all right. We continue after this. Where's my this special drink? Oh, ran out of vodka. This dandelion flower. Oh, so honey tasting. So yeah, we'll take a break and we'll do some acting. Okay, so my interview day. Okay, let's say I got laid. Hypothetically, I got laid off, and I have to apply to these jobs, and I go to an interview. Okay, let's do some acting. Okay, all this garbage. Let's put this behind us. Okay. I bring in the swivel chair, and we'll do some acting. Okay. So, okay. Blind man leading the blind. Blind man leading the blind. Oh boy. Oh. And the sunglasses, man. That look like blind man sunglasses. I used to have so many stylish, more fashionable sunglasses, but when I came to Alaska, I had to get rid of them because I didn't drive here. I flew in an airplane. So with what, one or two or three luggages. Okay, so I had this fantastic collection of the sunglasses, man. How many sunglasses? About 2 dozen sunglasses. Okay, because I love sunglasses. Now I have two. Okay, one in my car is prescribed prescription sunglasses. Okay, and one here that's non-prescription. But, 'cause I don't have any money to buy all these different fancy sunglasses. No, I don't have money. Okay, so we'll be back, and what are we gonna talk about? Yeah, we'll do some acting, right? I bring the swivel chair and yeah, job interview. Okay, we'll do that. All that shit we can talk about that later, like tomorrow or something. Okay. So, all right, take 5. Okay. Take 10. So I gotta start cooking my dinner. So. Okay, we're back. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, I bring the swivel chair, okay? In a long time. We haven't done this in like months, man. Oh, like swivel chair, like two characters. Because I have to play both interviewer and interviewee, in, employer and employee. Okay, so I need this swivel chair so that change the angle. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so. Oh boy. I'm sitting close so that I have easy access to this Alaskan vodka drinks. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get it started, okay? Okay, action. Tell me your name. Oh, I'm Alaskan, aging, American, asshole. Alaskan, American, aging, Asian, asshole. That's my name, like, sir. Oh, well, yeah. I don't know what to say. Because, okay, so you American citizen, I get that. You live in you're Alaskan resident, I get that. So, and yeah, I can see you that you are Asian. So, and you said two more A's. What? So you're Alaskan, you're American, and you're Asian. I get that. Okay, so. And then you said two more A's. I forgot. Remind me again. Oh, do you smoke marijuana? Why can't you remember? You some short-term memory impairment because you smoke marijuana. Do you do a CBD oil and you sprinkle some what marijuana dry sprinkle on your pizza? Because I can see you're kind of like obese. Okay, so do you realize that I can terminate this interview and you'll be what looking for another job on the street and you just call me what fat? You're an asshole. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's the another fourth A. I'm an asshole. Okay, so yeah, what's the fifth A? Because I don't quite remember. Aging. Oh yeah, you're old. How old are you? Yeah, I'm 40. Okay, yeah, you just insulted me, right? So I have to make some excuse to not hire you. Yeah, you're too old. Okay, because perhaps you're overqualified because what we the person we want to hire is just paper pusher and what you low school degree, you passed the bar exam and you're bilingual. I think you're overqualified. Okay, so bye. Get the fuck out of here. You call me fat. Get the fuck out of here before I fucking beat the crap out of you, man. But did I tell you in my resume that I know some martial arts? Oh, you know some martial arts, okay? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I have a gun, okay? So what are you gonna do with that? You know some martial art, huh? I have a gun right here. I'm pointing right between your eyes, man. I can just pull this trigger and kill you. Okay, sir. I get out of here. Okay, thank you for your time. I'm sorry if I offended you. Bye. Ah, man. I'm giving you some ideas. Yeah, make some movie, television show, or stand-up comedian. I'm giving you all these entertainment ideas for free to you. Okay, use it. Okay. Just acknowledge. You don't have to cite my name or this humanology series. That's not necessary. Just acknowledge that you got this idea from somewhere, somebody else. Okay, that's because I don't want you to steal. Don't steal. Okay, acknowledge. Yeah, pay the tribute, pay the price. Okay. So that was first interview. Second interview. Oh, thank you for coming for our interview. Oh, yes, ma'am. Thank you. So, well, I took the liberty to Bing or Google online search your name, and I saw this all these YouTube videos. Oops. And I'm kind explain to me why are you doing all this YouTube video series? Oh, ma'am, yeah, I'm because it's my political campaign. So what are you? Are you some kind of a political activist? Yes, ma'am. That's my hobby, political activism. Okay, so what's your politics? I'm sorry if I offend you, if I'm gonna offend you, but I did vote for President Trump in 2016 and 2015 was it? Yeah, I voted for President Trump. Okay, so you are a racist, you are sexist, misogynist, you are homophobic, and you're anti-immigrant, you're racist, sexist, homophobic, and oh man, and also you oppose abortion, man. Sometimes I kind of regret that I ever voted for President Trump because now I'm no longer in support of our president. I don't support him anymore. Why? Because he's making wrong decisions like raising the tariff. How about building the border, southern border wall? Well, I support that building the wall, but he's not capable of doing that. Oh, ma'am, this may surprise you and this may prevent you from hiring me, but I'm running for president myself. I'm running for president. I'm official candidate for 2020. I'm serious. I'm official. I registered with the FEC, Federal Election Commission, whatever. I'm running for president in 2020. So, what? You apply to this job? For what? To pay your bills? Ma'am, yes, but you have to understand, okay? You have to understand. Please try to understand, okay? Me running for president, that's my hobby, okay? I'm not crazy. Most likely, no, I will never be the president of the United States in my life. It's just my hobby outlet of ventilation, okay? I'm just venting it out because all these people doing up there is what Washington D.C. I disagree with them, so I wanna voice out my opinions. That's all it is. So you don't have to. Please don't take it too seriously. It's just my hobby, okay? I mean, don't you have your hobby? What is your hobby? What do you do for fun, uh, lady, Mrs. or Miss? Are you married? I have my hobbies, but why did you ask me whether I'm married or not? I'm kind of curious about that. Are you hitting on me? What? Do you find me attractive? Hmm? Yeah, oh yeah, you're a beautiful lady. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're very God blessed, beautiful lady.
And I'm not hitting on you or anything. I just want to compliment to your natural beauty. You have no tattoos, no piercings. I mean, yeah, one here. That's traditional piercing. That's all cool. Yeah, yeah. Your earrings are very beautiful. Necklace, very beautiful. And I hope you didn't have any plastic surgeries. Okay, because I don't like plastic surgeries. Okay, yeah, you're a very beautiful lady. Okay, so yeah, you're in good shape. Yeah, perhaps I would recommend you more exercise and diet, but still, you're a very attractive lady, very sexually attractive lady. Yeah, if you're not my interviewer, or if you hire me and I become your employee, uh, if we just met on the street or in a grocery store, in a waiting line, or yeah, I would have asked you out because I find you very attractive. So, are you married or not? You know what? As a woman, employer, I think you're a sexist, misogynist, and you're potential sexual harasser or ex sexual harasser. I think you're a very dangerous man, and you're very evil. You're sexist, misogynist, and you hate feminism, don't you? Let Ma'am, I don't hate feminism, but I disagree with feminism because you know I'm a feminist. So if you say to me right now, right here, if you say that you are a feminist, I will hire you. Otherwise, it will bye bye. Ma'am, so it's like what? Just Jesus and Satan in the desert. Like I kneel down as a Jesus, bar Jesus, para Jesus, quasi Jesus. Jesus wanna be this imitation Jesus, okay? If you are, I'm not saying you are Satan. I'm not saying you are the devil. I think you're a nice person, good person. To give me this opportunity, your time, okay? Your what? 1 hour your time. You're more like a Samaritan than Satan. You are more like Samaritan rather than Satan. Okay, I mean you bestowed me your time. You're a very busy person, established way up there. Okay, but yeah, but it kind of reminds me of temptation of Jesus and Satan out there in the desert. Not Mojave Desert, but in Israelite desert somewhere, Middle East. Okay, so what you want me to kneel down to feminism and so that I get all what this job, ma'am? I cannot do that for you. Okay, so I cannot do that for anyone. Okay, feminism. Yeah, I understand. It's kind of feminineism. Okay, that's why it's feminism. Okay, it's kind of girly women, kind of like yeah, women they're emotional, more emotional than rational. Okay, so that's feminism. Okay, so it's so garbage. It's bullshit. Feminism, yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, women, professional women like you, yeah, it's very beautiful. Okay, educated women, yeah, they're more beautiful than uneducated women. Professional women tend to be more beautiful than unprofessional women. Okay, I get it. Okay, so yeah, feminism has some contribution towards the enhancement of women's beauty. I get it. Okay, so there's some good stuff about feminism. Okay, but I'm not a feminist because I have to disagree. Men and women they're not equal. They're not the same. There's definitely difference between men and women. Equal rights, I agree, but in terms of personality and character and their mentality, physicality, men and women, they are different and they should be different, and it's good that they are different because it's about gender diversity. Okay, you may not know this, Yeah, you're an employer, I'm an employee, you are up there, I'm down there, but I'm smarter than you in many different points. Yeah, you are smarter than me in some other points, but at the same time, I'm just asking you to acknowledge the truth. In some other areas, I know better than you do. Bye! We'll take a break, okay? Uh, take five, okay? So, I have some vocal rest. Okay. We're kind of back, but I mean, we're just acting, okay? It's hypothetical, it's play, movie, okay? It's just all acting, okay? So just try to entertain you, that's all. It's a funny concept, right? So let's continue, okay? So how about I get this interview? Not know, without knowing that this employee is a gay guy. Let's do this shit. Okay, so. Oh, welcome. Oh, I'm gay guy. I'm your potential employer. I'm covered by tattoos and piercing. I'm transgender. I'm bisexual. I have AIDS, and as I have sex with as many people as possible, so that I would spread this AIDS, STDs, herpes, what gonorrhea, syphilis. Yeah, I'm a gay employer. Would you work for me? Have a nice day, sir. I would just walk the fuck out of there. I don't want to get any as fucking TD. No, bullshit. No. No. Okay, so. Oh, I'm marijuana smoking too. If you work for me, yeah, you have to smoke marijuana. Bye. I would just rather stick with cigarettes and vodka. Bye. Yeah. Okay. What else? What other employee interview situation? I think that's about it. Okay, so you know, okay. So I went to this social event. Okay, so there are a lot of smart people there. So kind of like legal professional. Uh, Me, I'm lawyer and paper, but I went there anyway. So yeah, I pitched my idea about this prison system, and this very smart kind of legal professionals. Okay, they told me, yeah, don't call it prison, call it what, improvement facility or something. So yeah, I kind of, yeah, I got this cue from this smart people, and then what if I call it Institute of Improvement 101, IOI? Yeah, Institute of Improvement, instead of calling them prison. Okay, to collect all these homeless people and put them there and teach them how to work. Okay, yeah, I think 101. Yeah, let's go back to the basics. So we just knock that out, them out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have many siblings. Okay, so I have one sister. Okay, so she's a very saintly, because like Jean Barjac. Okay, Jean Barzac something. Yeah, because when I was in undergrad somewhere in the Midwest, yeah, I had this friend who's a criminal. So yeah, I was young and dumb, so he would take money from me, and that money I got from my sister. Hard-working sisters in Silicon Valley. Yeah, she would tell me the stories. Oh, I'm a computer programmer, typist, whatever. So yeah, my finger hurts, but I still have to work. So, but I still send you money so that you can get by while you are not quite working or studying, and you give all this money hard on cash to this criminal. If you want to help out a criminal or homeless people, yeah, do it with your own money, okay? It's just very much saint, because when I first came to Alaska, okay, I was jobless, okay, so for 3 months, and she would encourage me to keep on trying. Also, my dad, yeah, yeah, if you run out of money, yeah, I send you money. And my mom, don't come to Korea. Don't come to Korea because we don't want you here, okay? You are jobless in Alaska. I told you so, okay? Don't go. I told you, don't go to Alaska. You're not gonna get a job. And you asking us that you would come to Korea and live with us, aging retired parents. No, don't come to Korea. I don't want you. Okay. So they take turns, rotation. Okay, my mom, my siblings, dad, they all take turns. Okay, to help me out. Sometimes they take turns of giving me some bullshit. Okay, so giving me love, hatred. They all take their turn. Okay, so it's what ronda, roundabout, what that in that what carnival or this playground. You know this what rotation. Okay. What what else is there right there? You know, many of these scribbles I wrote it when I was drunk, so I cannot. It's not legible even to me, even if it's my own handwriting. I cannot read. I cannot make sense of that shit. Okay, so okay, your wisdom versus knowledge. Okay, so I watched this Twilight Zone episode yesterday. So this guy was able to read people's mind. Okay, so he was a employee of a bank. Okay, so and he was young, probably in his early 30s, mid 30s or late 20s. Okay, so he was able to read the mind in this Twilight Zone episode. Okay, so and there was this old guy, employee of the same bank, and he was reading. This young guy was reading the thoughts of this old guy who been working for this bank, same bank for like 3 decades or something, probably 5 decades, and kind of low level. Okay, maybe he started as a janitor. Okay, just mopping the floor, sweeping the floor. He kind of moved up, got educated or whatever. Okay, so this started underdog. Okay, so this old guy thought, yeah, tomorrow I rob this bank because I know all the ins and outs of this bank, so it's so easy for me to rob this bank. That's what he thought. So this young guy who was able to read this old guy's thoughts, he got the knowledge. He knew what that old man was thinking. But he does not have the wisdom because he's too young to be wise. So he reported this old guy. Yeah, he's gonna rob the bank. So they inspected this old guy's bag, and there was nothing. Okay, he was not robbing the bank. Okay, so and to this young guy who was able to read the thought process of this old guy, he realized, he learned, yeah, this old man, he may think all these different things, but he don't always act on it. Okay, he don't always act on it. That's the lesson that this young guy learned. Okay, so he doesn't have any wisdom. Okay, he have just knowledge of everybody's inner thoughts, but he's so young, he doesn't have the knowledge. And that kind of knowledge is what humanology teaches you. we convert wisdom to knowledge. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like wisdom. Solomon's temple of God. Yeah, all this God's wisdom is scattered around. Solomon wanted to collect them and compile them and publish this book or whatever. Okay, so yeah, David tried that, but God said, "Yeah, you David, you shed too much blood. Okay, so I will leave that task to your son Solomon." Okay, so yeah, building a God's temple is like writing a book. So I don't want to write any books, man. I have written many books. Okay, so yeah, I publish it online. Okay, but it's just too much work. Okay, so I'm too old for that. So I leave that to you. Okay, so I'm like a David shepherd. Okay, I shed too many blood. In humanology, metaphysical blood is causing pain. Like I talk shit about gayism, tattoo piercism, obesityism, sugar fatism, ultra interracialism, gayism, marijuanaism. Okay, I shed too many blood because I talk shit about them. It's metaphysical bleeding. Okay, so okay, I'm too old. I'm too lazy. Okay, so uh, yeah, so I'll leave it that to you. Okay, yeah, write a book of humanology. Okay, go ahead and do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm too old for that shit. Okay, so what else? I cannot read my own handwriting. Okay, so we'll just call it a day. Okay. All right. Good night.